But otherwise, we'll just keep ranking up.
Keep a stiff neck.
A stiff neck, you know, as though you have slept badly. Okay, is this a really popular deck at the moment? I feel like we've played pincer maneuver 3 times already today. So they didn't need any squirreling, so let's get rid of that. We can click on the neophyte. Okay, scenario. That can be used for the heist. I don't really feel like I need to click on anything, except for the dwarf, which isn't useful. Go on. Which just gives me the other dwarf. Fine. We will... What are we going to do? Play for heist. And then, what would be better in the hand rather than out the hand? The heat wave? Yeah, let's have a heat wave in the hand. Instead of what? A commando? Because we could replay that. We can't replay this.
Go to hell, I ask you.
Istrid. Zeal order, draw up to 1 card, then shuffle the same number of cards back into your deck. Whenever you draw a unit card, boost it by 1. If it's not a unit, boost itself by 1. Does that go up each turn? Oh no, it's patience, okay. So he hasn't actually used that order. However, there is an ability on it. So I would like to get rid of that. But I do not have anything to get rid of it with. Well, let's do this. Actually, I don't have any sappers, do I? So replaying things is going to be difficult. And I was too slow for this person, so they decided that they didn't want to play. Do they GG? Fine, they can have a GG, because they let me win. Do I get someone with the mosaic? Wow. I cannot believe that we are rank 1, and that we're 3 out of 5. And yet we still are playing dwarves, and yet not actually playing dwarves. Let's just keep going. If I hit pro with dwarves in my Waylay spam deck, granted I'm not actually playing any of the dwarves until I'm, you know, desperately losing. What does it say? That the deck is amazing? Or that I'm just too rubbish at the game and people don't want to play me because I'm too slow? Maybe the latter? Probably the latter.
How can I help?
By letting me win? Okay. For this hand, we maybe haven't drawn the best. As you can see, there's a lot of bronze there. We have been very lucky recently to be drawing all the things we have. I suppose we don't need 2 neophytes. We probably don't need 2 dwarves either. We play second, but we do actually still have the 2 cards that we like the most. Do we have a sapper? No sapper. No Neuromancy for it either. Okay. So if we play... We can replay that twice, but then what are we going to use the other 2 heist things for? The dwarf. We could replay the dwarf and finally do it. I like the sound of that idea. It's a terrible idea, but, you know, it means that I can stop playing dwarves in this deck.
Not afraid.
What are we even playing?
Should be.
Invigorate. Boost 4 units in your hand by 1. Boost an unboosted unit in your hand by the number of boosted units in your hand. Did he... How many... He gets 3 charges of this, and he has already used 2 charges? Wow. Okay, so he has a lot of boosted things in the hand. Interesting. Well, let's start with the heist. We can talk until... Oh, what are you talking to? Your voice is gone? Maybe that as well. Talk until you're red in the face. From talking too much. You need to breathe. Anyway, we await their next card. Okay, definitely a hand boosting harmony situation. At the end of your turn, boost all non-neutral units in your hand with primary categories that you don't control by 1. Evolve after you win a round, while in hand or deck. Okay. If I had a heat wave, definitely would be playing it right now. I mean, I can play a dwarf. It'll do 4 damage. Does harmony mean it will be boosted? Whenever you play, yeah, so that it's going to be boosted too. Well, I kind of just need to get out this round as quickly as possible. That's maybe what I'm thinking.
Show me the coin or sod off.
And they're doing boosty things, although that is melee only. So... And we will replay Angus.
Scout for an ambush spot.
Which is good, because it also damages that.
You'll regret your mum ever squirting you out.
I mean, that's not very nice. Boost unit in your hand by 1 if that unit was already boosted, boost it by 3 instead. So that's probably boosted it by 3. Okay. I feel like I just want to move on. They've already done a lot of boosting. Even though I said I'd play the dwarf. Clearly it's not working out that way. We're a card up. We'll let them have it. We just want these out of the way, because I think they're getting a lot of boosts in the hand just by having them. Well, these two anyway. What does hand boost round 2 normally give you? Like, are they going to try and push and win? Or they've already boosted some, but they may just try and bleed me. I guess bleeding is what they'll do. Right, we need to see an Iromancy or Vanadine, really. There's Alyssa. I want to keep you. I feel like they're not bothered by the Commando. Okay, there's Vanadine. Here is Dunker.
Shut up, human!
At the end of your turn, if the order is not used, boost a random non-neutral unit in your hand by 1. But if I put them on melee, they're always going to do that, so I don't really want to move them with Trickster. Okay. Well, then we'll just do Vanadine stuff. And we may have to use Vanadine followed by Sunless in this round, but... You know. If we need to win, we need to win. I mean, the round. We don't know about the third round then. But ideally, we'd win this round without too much hassle. And push for Sunless in the third round, because that would then hopefully win it for us. How much was that boosted? What does the history tell me? Can I... Is it normally 4? Is that what that is? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Anyway, so it got boosted by 6 at some point. And now it's turned into movement. Boost unit to the left by 1. Again, I don't think we can do anything about it. I mean, we could move the dwarf to the bottom. It's probably the best thing to do. Although he does technically do 2 damage to himself. 4 damage to them. Let's push the bowman back then. I don't know. And then maybe we'll play... Oh no, next time we'll play the dwarf. Or we'll play the trickster, because that's a melee thing. So we'll trickster that guy out.
Oh, most apologies, gentle sir.
And replay Vanadine.
The scoi'atel must the woods abandon. Join us instead and defend the valley.
And we'll do it once more with the sapper. So that's next turn. And then what? We play the dwarf? Or do we start playing waylays? They have a similis.
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like you were
Create and
barely
play a
one.
bronze scoi'atel elf. Depending on the position of the chosen unit, boost the leftmost random or the rightmost unit in your hand by 2. Interesting. Are they damaging an enemy unit by 2 and 3? So they might be able to kill him, but I think they're trying to work out if they can.
Death to Old One!
I guess they were just not wanting it to be played again. Okay. That's fine. We're going to play the sapper into Vanadine. I'm going to replay Vanadine.
This is our land, Dwan. You're not welcome here.
And then... Well, we said we'd play a card, didn't we? Suppose... Oh no, we've already played one. Fair enough. We will just end the turn, not pass. We pass now, we lose.
Beneath the ground rest countless riches.
Boost an allied unit by 2. Oh, that's an order. An order. Okay. Right. I realise I've got a scenario in my hand. I have not used. But it's too late now. I can't play 2 dwarfs. I didn't think this round would go this far. It's fine. I don't mean dwarves. Elves.
A wee hint. Dinny jiggle this.
Philavandrel, this is not what we agreed.
I mean, at this rate, they probably will win. So, what are we going to do? We'll click this guy. He damaged a unit with 2 health, fine. We'll replay him.
Have you seen a few
That should complete that quest. But do we just play the 2 waylays now? Then Alyssa, then Simlis? I'd rather not play all those things, but sure. Whenever this card is boosted in your hand, okay, so it doesn't really matter now. This has an order on it. So I guess we will try and get rid of it. The next waylay is worth another 10 points anyway.
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
Okay. I don't know what they're going to stick back there. I think they're just trying to bleed. And they did actually use that. Damage an enemy unit by 3. Okay. What are we going to hit? I mean, you have an order, so probably you. Or you, because you keep boosting things.
For the daisy of the valley!
I mean, we're not too far behind in terms of points. We're like 49 to 33. Oh dear.
I shall never forgive you, Ararietta. Never.
Repeat the deployability of the next unit you play during this turn. Like, I have to get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I don't play Alyssa at 6, if I do play Alyssa at 8, 6 is enough to get rid of... It's not even enough to get rid of this thing. So I'm just going to have to let them do it, aren't I? Because I definitely don't have enough to get rid of it. So, it's fine. Well, we'll split
In each
the
of us
row.
dwells both chaos and order, good and evil.
See what double deploy they're actually going to do. It might be really interesting. Oh yeah, maybe I should have got rid of it.
Fine.
This is going to be like, what, a 50-point card? Yeah. So, what can we do? I mean, I'm going to get loads of points, but I'm not going to get that many points.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Okay, well that guy died. We could hit the defender with armor, but we might as well not.
For the daisy of the valley! Time for you to die, Dwan! For the daisy of the valley!
Right, we have no place for anything else, but we lose. It was a valiant effort, but for nothing. I don't think... because I didn't have a response for that. And, yeah, the long round was definitely not useful for us. Like, we could have played the scenario, but we didn't. We had too many cards to play anyway, so it wasn't helpful. But we must have done that quest. Maybe I just need to wait for it to catch up. So, in fact... whilst maybe it's catching up, let me just click a few things here. We're needing to get the scrolls. So let's go this way, because there's a scroll over here. Oh, we don't have enough for it. Well, anyway. When we get a few more points. In fact, actually, if I go into the journey... Again, I'm just stalling so that maybe it wakes up and does that autumn cycle. No. Right, anyway. We get enough keys. Who is that? Is that Vilgefortz? Oh, did we get this card? There you go, it's completed the autumn cycle quest. Or is that... oh no, that's only if I'm in here. Of course it is. Game wants you to pay for it. Anyway, we have lots of reward points now. Which we don't need to click on. Because we were just doing it to see the autumn cycle. Which is now not showing us anything. Cool. So we've done all the easy ones. We could unlock them, but I'm not going to. Let's just hit play. And we don't need this deck anymore. We're going back to Thrive. Will Thrive take us to the pro? The land of the pros. And by that I don't mean like poems and books and stuff. Writing. No, I mean professionals. Even though none of them are really... I was going to say getting paid, but there are some people who are being paid. But not all of the 1,000 people who are in pro, right?
Any last words?
Anyway, we're back to Thrive. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.